was sitting in my 7th grade biology science lab, and I remember my teacher got a phone call from her classroom telephone, and when she picked it up, she immediately started crying.
All of a sudden, my teachers kind of started freaking out, and I think a few were crying, and I just remember them turning the lights off in the hallway and all the teachers going out and talking about it, but we didn't have any idea what was going on.
I was getting ready to begin teaching a world religions class, religions and Bible history.
I was actually in school, and the social studies teacher came into my science class and said that there had been 2 planes that went down.
And everybody in my class had no idea what was going on.
I was at NC State in 2001. I had actually just come back from Army basic training. I was in ROTC.
And at the time I remember thinking, my initial reaction was, oh no, some poor pilot got confused and accidentally flew into the building.
I think it was just sort of shock and kind of how do we unpack this, what's going on, because when you see clips now, you see a whole lot of analysis in 18 years of history. You know all the backstory, but remember when those planes hit, we didn't know anything.
I was in an apartment in Raleigh, and I remember looking on my TV screen when the first tower was hit, and it was almost unbelievable.
A bunch of other students that had been to New York and had family in New York also started crying.
And we had a long conversation in class that day. This is a religions class, so we had a long conversation about American foreign policy and why terrorist attacks might have happened.
It was a sickening feeling and confusion because we really didn't know what was going on.
We didn't know what was going on. The first impact, they thought it was just a passenger plane that just hit, that there was some sort of pilot error.
I rolled out of bed and my roommate said someone was mad in the United States.
It was such a time of innocence for us that I was like, oh man, that's a really bad accident. What in the world happened?
It was just silent most of the time. There was soft conversation.
And then I had to go to the bank, and I remember seeing the second tower hit on their screen.
It was like a really emotionally charged moment that I will absolutely never forget.
It's a very emotional thing for anybody who went through it.